Hey boys and girls, this book is called Coming to America by McArthur. And this is part of the primary source readers books that we're using for social studies. And this book talks about immigrants coming to America. You can see that he has a passport in his hand, and that's how you travel internationally from one country to another. And he has an envelope in his hand right here. It looks like a boarding pass. This is how he gets on the airplane with his boarding pass. Coming to America by McArthur, PhD. Boarding pass to get on the airplane and a passport. Table of contents. Okay, that tells us where we're going to find things in the book. Moving to America, page 4. Why move, page 6. Making the move, page 10. Settling in, page 16. Becoming a citizen, page 20. Amazing immigrants, page 22. An immigrant nation, page 26. List it, page 28. Glossary, page 30. Index, page 31. And your turn, page 32. Moving to America. And I see a picture right here of a box, and the caption says, "This family is moving to a new country." So they're packing up everything that they own into boxes, and they're moving to a new country. Moving to America. Has your family ever moved to a new place? You may have moved to a new city or state. Leaving home can be hard. It means going to a new school. It means making new friends. Here's a picture right here, and the caption says, "These immigrants are arriving in America in the early 1900s." Imagine moving to a new country. People who leave their homes to live in a new country are called immigrants. Immigrants. There are many immigrants in America. They have come from different countries around the world. Why move? Immigrants leave their home countries for many reasons. Some move to America to get away from war. They want to live in a place where they are safe. Other immigrants want to get away from bad leaders. They come to America to be treated fairly. And this is a picture right here of a bunch of people. Looks like they may be on a boat traveling. And the caption says, "These immigrants are on their way to America in 1902. So this is an actual picture of immigrants on a boat. There are also immigrants who leave their home countries because of their beliefs. They may get treated badly for what they believe, or they may not get to practice their religion. They come to America so they can have the freedom to believe what they want." And there's a picture of a family sitting on steps, and it says, "These kids came to America from China." Some immigrants leave because their home countries are too crowded. There are not enough jobs and homes for all the people who live there. So they come to America to find places to live and work. This family came to America from Mexico. So here's a family who immigrated to America from Mexico. Many immigrants come to America looking for new opportunities. Opportunities. Opportunities are chances to do things and succeed. Succeed. Immigrants may want a better life. Many immigrants think dreams can come true in America. All it takes is hard work. This idea is called the American Dream. And this looks like a pamphlet advertising for people to come to America. It says, "America offers you and your family a better chance to earn more, learn more, own a home." This advertisement from 1919 tells immigrants what America can offer them. Making the move. Long ago, it was not easy to travel to America. Many immigrants came by ship. They had to sell everything they had to buy a ticket. And often, they had to leave other family members and friends behind. So if they couldn't afford for everybody to go at once, sometimes one person, usually the dad, would leave the family first and come over to America to work and earn money, and then he would buy tickets for everyone else to be able to come over. This boat is crowded with immigrants who came to America in 1907. The trip was not easy. It could take 1 to 2 weeks. Most immigrants traveled in steerage. This was where the people stayed who paid the lowest price for their tickets. It was very dirty and crowded, and people often got sick. When the immigrants arrived in America, they could not wait to get off the ship. So this caption says third class. Most ships were divided into 3 parts. The people who had lots of money traveled in first class or second class. They had their own rooms. People who did not have much money bought third class tickets. They traveled in steerage. These people are on a ship headed to America in 1899. Looks pretty crowded. Long ago, ships that came from Europe, went to Ellis Island. It was an immigration station in New York City. On their way to the station, the ships passed the Statue of Liberty. Some immigrants saw the statue and cheered. They were happy to be in America. And this caption says, officers inspected immigrants at Ellis Island in 1913. So they're checking to make sure that they're okay to come in. At the station, each immigrant had to pass a medical exam. This means that their bodies were looked at closely. They had to be healthy before they could enter America. Immigrants who were sick had to stay at the station. Sometimes they were sent back home. Ellis Island Annie. Ellis Island opened on January 1st, 1892. A young girl was the first person to pass through the immigration station. Her name was Annie Moore. She was 14 years old and was from Ireland. She was the first person to come through Ellis Island. Long ago, ships that came from Asia, went to Angel Island. This was an immigration station too. Most of the immigrants at this station were Chinese. Take a tour. Angel Island is in San Francisco, California. Today, it is a museum. You can take a tour. You can learn more about the immigrants who were held there. And this caption is just labeling Angel Island. Immigrants were not treated well at Angel Island. They were sometimes kept there for weeks. They had to stay in small, dirty cells. The cells looked like zoo cages. The immigrants were given little food. They had to have medical exams too. They also had to answer questions about themselves. If they gave the wrong answers, they could be sent back home. These are Chinese immigrants at Angel Island in 1923. Settling in. This caption says, this is Little Italy in New York long ago. Being an immigrant is not always easy. Some immigrants may wear different clothes. They may eat different foods. Sometimes immigrants do not know how to speak English. And this is a picture of Chinatown. The caption says, Chinatown. There are a few Chinatowns in the United States. This one is in San Francisco, California. It is home to the largest Chinese community outside of Asia. I've been there. It's a fun place to visit. This is Chinatown in San Francisco today. So this is what it looks like today. Long ago, immigrants were not treated well. People would hurt them for the way they looked or spoke. Immigrants wanted to feel safe. So they started communities of their own. A community is a group of people with the same interests who live in the same area. This is how places like Little Italy and Chinatown formed. Some immigrants still face prejudice. Prejudice is treating people unfairly because they are part of a certain group. Some people do not like those who are different from them. They think everyone should look the same. They think everyone should act the same. They feel uneasy when people do not. And this is a sign, and it says, no Irish need apply. So it's saying that if you're Irish or from Ireland, they don't want you to work there. That's called discrimination. This song from long ago tells how a girl cannot get a job because she is Irish. So this is a song about not being able to get a job because of discrimination. These people may also feel afraid, or they may get angry. Sometimes they are not nice. They forget that immigrants are people just like them. And this sign says, keep out. Long ago, America made new laws. It set quotas. Quotas put a limit on the number of people who could move to America. In 1965, America ended the quotas. This cartoon shows how America sets quotas on immigration. And it looks like there's a lot of people wanting to come over, but they're only letting a few people come in. Becoming a citizen. And it says, this immigrant is now an American citizen. Some immigrants choose to become American citizens. Citizens are members of a country. They have rights. In America, citizens can vote for or choose their leaders. They can speak freely, and they can have their own beliefs. This is a question on an immigration test. So it says, what is the highest court in the United States? And you have to pick municipal court, small claims court, or the Supreme Court. It's the Supreme Court, by the way. To become a citizen, immigrants need to live in America for 5 years. Then they can take a test. They need to know American history. They also need to know about the government. And they need to know how to speak English. If they pass the test, they become citizens. Amazing immigrants. Many amazing Americans have been immigrants. Some of the best thinkers came from other countries. Albert Einstein was a smart scientist. He was born in Germany. He came up with new ideas about space and time, and he became an American citizen in 1940. So here's a picture of Albert Einstein. He's known for having crazy hair. And this paper says that Albert wants to become a citizen. So he's applying to become a citizen of the United States. Have you ever worn Levi jeans? Did you know that an immigrant designed them? Levi Strauss was from Europe. He came to America in 1843. He was the first to make jeans. He made them for gold miners. And this is a tag on Levi jeans. Do you like sports? Many sports stars are immigrants. Albert Pujols is a famous baseball player. He is from the Dominican Republic. He came to America in 1996. He helped his team win the World Series in 2006. Many immigrants have helped make America better. Not all of them are famous. Kim Delavet was born in Vietnam. She came to America in 1975. Today, she helps other immigrants feel proud of who they are and where they came from. She gives speeches about why it is important to remember your home country and traditions. This is Kim as a child with her family in Vietnam in 1975. So this is her in the front. This is Kim with her brother in Vietnam in 2005. So now she's grown up. She was this little baby here, and now she's bigger. An immigrant nation. Immigrants have given America many things. They have shared their traditions and beliefs, and they have also shared their ideas and skills. This boy is celebrating with an immigrant tradition, so he's doing a piñata. I don't know if you've ever done a piñata before, but they're very fun. Immigrants also bring diversity to America. Diversity means having many different kinds of people. Diversity makes our country stronger. It helps us see the world differently. We can taste foods from around the world. We can learn new ideas. In so many ways, immigrants have made America what it is today. This group of students shows diversity. So this is showing you this is a group of kids all together, and they're from different places. They have different heritage, they have different cultures, and they're all together and they can all be friends. List it. Imagine that your family is moving to another country. List 2 things you will miss the most about your home. List 2 things that excite you about your new country. And this family is moving to a new country. And this is the boy's list. So he's moving to another country, and this is his list. My family is moving to France. The 2 things I will miss about my home are my friends and my school. The 2 things I'm excited about are seeing the Eiffel Tower and learning to speak French. And on this page we have the glossary and the index. We have a lot of words in the glossary. Beliefs, thoughts and feelings that a person accepts as true or right. Citizens, members of a country or place. Communities, places where groups of people live and work together. Diversity, having different kinds of people in a group. Immigrants, people who move to another country to live there. Immigration, when people move to another country to live there. Opportunities, chances to do things and be successful. Prejudice, treating people unfairly because they are part of a certain group. Religion, a system of beliefs and rules. Traditions, ways of thinking or doing things that have been used by a group of people or a family for a long time. And then we have the index right here. Angel Island on page 14 and 15. Communities on page 17. Delavet Kim 25 and 32. Diversity 27. Einstein, Albert. Remember, that's the fancy way to list their name. It's Albert Einstein, but they say Einstein, Albert, page 22. Ellis Island, pages 12 and 13. Moore, Annie, so Annie Moore on page 13. Prejudice, page 18. Pujols Albert, 24. Strauss Levi, 23. Your turn. Amazing immigrants. Kim Delavet is an amazing immigrant. She helps other immigrants be proud of who they are. Do you know an amazing immigrant? Draw a picture of the person, then write a sentence that tells about him or her. So I know that my great-great-grandfather came over here to the United States from Germany, and on my mom's side of the family, my great-great-grandfather came over here from France. So my family started as immigrants, and there's lots of families here that are immigrants or started as immigrants, and it's important to remember that all of us came from somewhere, and all of us are different in certain ways and have different beliefs, and we want to make sure that we are never, ever, ever showing prejudice towards anyone or discriminating against anyone, and always treating everyone fairly and respecting their beliefs. This has been a book called Coming to America.